What the NBA did yesterday, what the NBA did last night, it was sickening, bro. It was sickening. It was disgusting. And people are like, oh my, like, whoa, bro, was the game that bad? No, this has nothing to do with the actual NBA game, Spurs and Timberwolves game. It had to do with the broadcast, the pre-broadcast, before the game even started. And I don't know how many people noticed it, how many people were paying attention, how many people caught it, how many people even saw it, because some people don't watch the pre-broadcast. But it wasn't really like pre-broadcast. It was like maybe a couple minutes before the game started. This is gonna be a short rant, and honestly, I don't even know who to blame for this. I don't know how television works. I don't know if this is on NBC, if this is on Peacock, if this is on the NBA on itself, if this is on the marketing, if this is on DraftKings. I don't know who this is on, so I'm not putting any blame. Well, I'm putting blame, but I don't know who to direct the blame to. I'm kind of just making the rant. I'm kind of just making the video and putting it out there just in case people didn't see it. So we're gonna start from the beginning. So yesterday, if you didn't know or haven't heard or really don't pay attention to social media, Jason Collins, a former NBA player, passed away yesterday, and so did Brandon Clark, a current NBA player for the Memphis Grizzlies. He passed away to an alleged, because the autopsy hasn't come out, so I'm putting out alleged drug overdose. Okay, so a former NBA player and a current NBA player passed away yesterday. Very sad. My condolences to their families. My condolences to their friends, loved ones, all that. It's a sad thing. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it, especially Brandon Clark, who was only 29 years old, super young. And even I think Jason Collins was only like 49. He passed away due to battling brain cancer. Sad thing to hear. It's heartbreaking. So yeah, that happened yesterday, and then the Spurs and Timberwolves was the only NBA game that happened yesterday because the Sixers and Knicks series has already been wrapped up. So that wasn't going to be out there. Before the Spurs and Timberwolves game, I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. They made an announcement on the loudspeaker of inside the stadium saying that they were going to do a moment of silence for Brandon Clark and Jason Collins. Right? Awesome thing to do. Shout out the Timberwolves stadium, or was it Spurs? I think it might have been the Spurs. Shout out the Spurs stadium. Shout out to them. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. Doing a moment of silence, RIP. And then as soon as the announcement made that they were going to go to a moment of silence, bam, NBC and Peacock flipped to a commercial, a DraftKings commercial. The crown is yours. Instantly. Didn't even get to see the moment of silence. Didn't even get to see the big screen of their faces or of who it was. Nothing. Just instantly went to a commercial. Like what? Like what? And this is where I don't know who to blame, right? Because like, is it on Peacock and the NB or Peacock and NBC because they have these time slots to where they got to get these commercials out. They're getting paid to get these commercials out. It's a business, you know what I mean? But like at the same time, it's like, bro, give me 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds of a moment of silence, bro. Don't just go straight to a gambling app. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure their families weren't watching the game. You know, they definitely are accompanying something else. They got other things to worry about. But what about a distant relative who's probably watching the game and it's like, oh man, my cousin or my guy or my friend is about to get a moment of silence. Let's give them a moment of silence, pay their respects. Bam, DraftKings. What the fuck? DraftKings? Commercial? And like I said, this is no hate towards DraftKings or anything like that. They probably just paid for a time slot, and the and Peacock and NBC are like, all right, we'll get you here, and here. You know, they're just putting their money out there to get their app out there. So like, I mean, they got to get their promotion somehow. So I'm not gonna sit here and blame DraftKings whatsoever. It's more on, I guess, the broadcasting. Like, what do? We can't get a moment of silence for the guys. We can't get a moment of silence here. And I don't even know if the NBA itself has anything to do with this. This is why I'm not going to buy. It's hard for me to put the blame or see to even put the blame on the NBA or Adam Silver or anything like that. I just really got to be broadcasting. Broadcasting got to do better. And this isn't the first time this has happened, bro. This is definitely multiple times that this has happened or has been a thing of just cutting a commercial. Whether it's talking about a veteran who lost his life or a former NBA player who lost his life, like this is, or something that's happened around the stadium, or you know what I mean? Like, bro, come on, commercial right after the moment of silence. Come on, NBA, come on. that's basically my rant. I just had to get the rants out there, make a short video on it, because I don't know how many people saw it, but I just want to speak out on it at least. I don't even like people probably won't even see this video, but if you do, just like I don't even know what you can do. I just wanted to put it out there. I just wanted to put the energy out there. Like, come on, NBA, we got to do better. If you're gonna do a moment of silence for your former player and your current player that just passed away literally earlier on in the day, get the moment of silence out there for the people at home to um attend isn't the right word, but like be there, but yeah, that's about it.